I will accept to
We'd like to thank all of you for coming tonight, and I know all of us have already sighed a sigh of relief that it's over, but I know it's been a lot of fun, and the most important thing tonight is that we hope that lives have been touched. I hope we can all say that at least one person in this audience has experienced something that will change their lives, either to give your life to Jesus Christ and make your life a living sacrifice, or if you're already a Christian, to let yourself have that dedication that Marcellus had, that he was willing to die for Jesus. Sometimes in the United States it's hard to really understand what that is, but I hope tonight, I know in portraying that part, that that's been something that's been made real to me, and I hope that somebody's life in the audience that has been done too. But all of us here have been applauded, and we want to show our appreciation to one person that's been very special through this time. I know she's put a lot of prayer into this play and a lot of hard work, and it's been something that she hasn't done very well at. I mean, done it before, but she's done an excellent job. She's done an excellent job, and we want to show our appreciation. Denise? Close this service in a way that he sees fit.
As I said earlier, this was a challenge when they attempted to put on the Robe. They worked many months, somewhere back about February. They started learning their parts and putting it all together. And we just appreciate the great job that they have done. I want to give them another applause tonight. If we might have the auditorium lights for a few moments. Before we leave, if I just might make a comment, I think this type of play, drama, whatever we want to call it, presents a beautiful gospel presentation. And we'd like to do something like this on an annual basis. We were in hopes to have done it just before Easter, but by the time the books got to us, it was too late to learn the parts. That's why we're so late in the year getting it done. Lord willing, though some of these cast members will go on to college and other places, may not be in the same presentation next year, but Lord willing, we're in hopes to present it again in the Easter season of '84. And we trust that you'll be praying for us, that whenever the presentation is made, that hearts and lives will be changed and have an effect, that they'll be living sacrifices for Jesus Christ. Remembering the words of Paul, for me to live is Christ. Christ is looking for vessels that will live for Him and serve Him. We'd just like to take a survey. As my wife told you earlier in taking the offering, that we have spent several $100s into this presentation, and some of these props and so on we'll be able to use again in the presentation, so it helps financially there. But we haven't even, in offerings, come even halfway near the cost price to what it costs to put it on. I think our offerings of last night and tonight came to a total of about $303, and we have about $700 into the cap. So if anyone feels at liberty in your heart to help us, why, you feel free to do so this week. Send us a check next week or whatever, and we'll appreciate it. And it'll help us to acknowledge that another year, something like this we can bring to New Albany. And we appreciate the Vision 3 that helped to promote, and we'd like to find out with a survey, outside of some of those that are from Vision 3 tonight, how many came because you saw it on Vision 3? How many saw it on Vision 3? Maybe you didn't come because, but you saw it, okay? 1, 2, 3. A few folks saw it. Okay, you from Vision 3 that are here, will you stand? Evangelist Fowler over here that helped operate a telephone for Vision 3 for community of New Albany religious broadcasting, and we appreciated the free advertisement that they serviced at First Assembly for us to present this, and they'll be having some more telephones, and it'll be interesting for you to tune in. If you have cable, turn into Vision 3 for Christian programs. And I think, I know this is the dad of one of the head guys down there. Give us your name.
Mr. Albany.
Okay.
Father.
And Evangelist Fowler. And give them a hand if they're with us tonight. How many saw the advertisement in the New Albany Tribune? Several. How many came because you saw it there? Okay? This year we won't use Vision 3. This year we won't use We're going to save money. Okay? How many heard it on WFIA between 4 and 5 o'clock on the Barb Larson show? A few hands are going up. But you saw it there, but you didn't come because of that, did you? Okay? Then most people came because of personal word to mouth. You realize what this personal evangelism, reaching people for Christ? You're the best witness that we have. Somebody said we have telegraph, television, telephone, but the best way to get it out is tell a woman. Okay? Personal evangelism will help to win the world for Christ. All these other efforts, I'm sure, have had somewhere a time of impact. We have visiting clergy member with us tonight all the way from California. Will you stand tonight? The visiting... I heard that there was a preacher from California. Give them a hand.